He trusted them, and they stabbed him 23 times. This is not just a story of power. This is a story of betrayal. Rome, 44 BC, the most powerful man alive walks freely. No guards, no fear. Julius Caesar, a general, a leader, almost a king. But power is dangerous, because the higher you rise, the more people want to see you fall. For years, Caesar was unstoppable. He conquered Gaul, defeated his enemies, and returned to Rome as a hero. But in politics, heroes don't stay heroes. The Senate feared him, not because he was weak, but because he was too strong. They saw something dangerous, a man who didn't need them anymore, a man who could become a king. And Rome hated kings. In 49 BC, Caesar made a decision that changed everything. He crossed a river, the Rubicon, a line no general should cross. He crossed it anyway, and in that moment, he declared war on Rome. Civil war began. On one side, the Republic. On the other, Caesar. And in the end, there was no competition. Pompey the Great was defeated. Caesar stood alone, untouchable. Victory gave him everything: power, wealth, loyalty, but also enemies.
The Senate had no way to stop him, so they gave him more power. They named him dictator for life. To Rome, this was terrifying, because Rome once had kings, cruel kings, and they swore never again. But Caesar began to change. He wore royal clothing, built statues of himself, sat on a golden chair. He wasn't just powerful anymore, he was becoming dangerous. Behind closed doors, whispers began, secret meetings, hidden plans. Men who once supported him, now plotting his death. Around 60 men, all with one goal: kill Caesar. Among them, Brutus, a man he trusted, almost like a son. They needed the perfect moment, not in public, too risky, not in the streets, too unpredictable. Then they found it, a Senate meeting, March 15th, the Ides of March. Inside the Senate, no weapons allowed, no army, no protection, just politicians. Perfect. Daggers were hidden inside writing boxes, smuggled in right under his nose. Outside, gladiators waited, not to fight, but to block escape. Everything was ready. The night before, something felt wrong. His wife, Calpurnia, had a nightmare. She saw him dead. She begged him, "Don't go." A fortune teller warned him, "Beware the Ides of March." Even Caesar felt uneasy. He almost stayed home. But then, Decimus Brutus spoke to him. "Are you afraid? Will you look weak? Your reputation will suffer." And that was enough. Pride defeated fear. He decided to go. On his way, a man handed him a scroll. "Read this now, it concerns your life." Inside was the entire plot, the names, the plan, everything. But Caesar didn't read it. He kept walking, straight into death.
He entered the Senate. No guards, no suspicion, only silence. One by one, the senators approached. Closer, closer, like predators. Tullius Cimber stepped forward. He grabbed Caesar's toga and pulled it down. That was the signal. The first blade struck. Casca. A shallow cut, but enough. Caesar turned, shocked. He tried to fight back, but there were too many. Blades came from everywhere. Chaos, screams, blood. Then he saw him, Brutus, the man he trusted. Another stab, and another, and another. 23 wounds. Caesar collapsed at the feet of a statue of Pompey, the man he once defeated, now watching him die. The room fell silent. the most powerful man in Rome, was gone. The conspirators believed they saved the Republic, but they were wrong. His death didn't save Rome, it destroyed it. Civil war returned, and from the chaos, 3 men rose: Mark Antony, Octavian, Lepidus. They hunted the assassins, one by one, no mercy. In the end, only one remained: Octavian. He became Augustus, the first emperor of Rome. The Republic was gone, forever. Caesar showed mercy to his enemies. He forgave them, trusted them, and that is what killed him. Because power alone is not enough. If they don't fear you, they will betray you. History doesn't remember the strongest man. It remembers the one who was betrayed.